Uh, Right, so I needed to do some small jobs around the house, cutting some wood mainly. So instead of a circular saw, I just decided to go out and get one of these, a Jigsaw, 400-watt electronic Jigsaw. Okay, let's see what we have in the box. Looks like we have a manual. Alright, that'll be some fun reading for those who like to read. And what else? Oh, an Allen key. This is gonna get lost. And it comes with one cutting blade, it seems. There we are. I'll get to that in a moment. Right, the main event. This brand, Total. It's one of those mid-range brands, but it gets the job done. At 400 watts, this is one of the lighter models. You do get some 800 watts, 1200 watts, for the professional guys. But just off the bat, what we can see here, you can set your speed, fast and slow. This, I believe, is to fire the blade, and this is to lock the blade in position as it's running. And to release it, just lift up and let go. Speed of the blade, faster, slower. Unfortunately, this model that I got doesn't seem to change your cutting angle, whether you want 45 degrees or the like. This one is a rigid 90 degrees, which means it will cut perpendicular to your surface as it goes. Right, as we just fiddle with these. That was easy enough. The cable seems long enough, probably a good 1.2 meters. That's enough to get to any work desk. And of course, if you've got a shop vac, you can plug your shop vac in here and suck out all the excess wood chips and dust and the like. All right, let's see about plugging in a blade and firing it up. All right, to connect this blade, it's fairly simple. You do need to get the blade out of this infernal plastic. There we go. This one I'd actually just tested out, as you can see, and it's fairly easy enough. If you can see that groove on the inside there, the blade cuts in that direction, up and down. So you simply slide this in there until it reaches the end, and it's sitting perfectly. Then you find that infernal little Allen key and you simply tighten your blade. One of the easiest things to change a blade on. Tighten both of these. Let me show you. These both need to be tightened as best as you can so as not to have any accidents. Safety first and all. Right, that's on good and well. Always make sure it's unplugged when you're changing your blade. You do need all your fingers when you're working. Oh, I just found something. Remember when I said this might get lost? Well, if you do remember to keep it here, you might just not lose it. And it'll be pretty handy every time you need to change a blade. Look at that. goes in nice and tight, nice and snug. It's always out of the way, as you can see. I'm glad they thought about that. Anyway, let us continue. We need to find a power source and see how she sounds. Righto. For those of you who live in countries where we have square plugs, square plug sockets, you might find this little contraption to be a little bit difficult, a little bit challenging. As you see, it doesn't quite slide in as smoothly as it should. So please make sure you've had a nice strong breakfast. Give it a good nudge and it'll go in. Right, problem solved. Ta-da. And here we are. Testing 1 2 1 2. Right. Yeah, it's got a bit of a punch to it. Let's take it all the way down to the slower setting. Right. Go all the way up to the fastest setting. Goodness. Okay. That will definitely do a fair bit of cutting, especially on wood, as this blade is only meant for wood. Let's give that a try, shall we? Right, time for a practical example. Seeing as this is just for show and tell, tape measure would be ideal. A clamp, you might just need to fasten something down, doesn't get loose. A pair of fairly used workman's gloves, safety first, as I always say. And here we have some goggles, more safety material. Oh, and littering, I'll get that. Right, these are pretty good. It does get quite hot in here, so they're good for short periods of time. So yeah, let's get a cracker. Oh yes, and the piece of wood you wish to be cutting. Here we go. Right, since I'm at home today and I don't have my workbench, I've made a makeshift workbench. Right, let's get cracking. So, for example's sake, we are going to secure this to another piece of wood. There we go. And might get in the way. Let me secure it here. Right. Good and tight. Right. Let's get it cracking. Nice pair of work gloves. And here we have our main actor once again. Time to deal with this sacrificial piece of wood. So, normally you would make your line and follow the cut. As this is just for example purposes, I would like to cut through this eye. I'll try to move it around, see how best that works. Oh yes, let's tone it down a bit. Right, here we go. Look at that. Right, our little 400-watt Total Jigsaw is a beast, and this is what she can do. As you could see, I had attempted to create a curve just to see how well the blade manages under stress, cutting different angles. And even though this does not have as many teeth as I would like for cutting on curves, it handled pretty well. If I do say so myself, this came out quite nicely, and I think this Jigsaw and I are going to become very good friends. Well done, Total. This is first time I've bought a power tool from Total, and I think I'm quite impressed. Let me know what you think in the comments, and please like and subscribe if you wish to see more. This is only the beginning.